programa ang maghatag kaninyo sa mga impormasyon o balita na may kalabutan sa kalinaw o kalambuan. Kampanaryo, Public Information Program of 8th Second Brigade.
Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat mga ka-peerless. Isang mainit at mapagpalang pagtanggap po sa inyo sa ating programang Kampanaryo, ang opisyal na banner news program ng 802nd Infantry Peerless Brigade, Philippine Army. Bago po tayo magsimula ay nais po muna naming humingi ng taos-pusong paumanhin sa lahat po ng ating masugid na taga-subaybay sa nakalipas na ilang buwan po ay hindi tayo nakapag-live dahil kinakailangan po ng ating kagamitan ng mahalagang pagpupumpuni at maintenance. Ngayon po ay muli kaming nakabalik, mas handa, mas tapat at patuloy na maghahatid ng tamang impormasyon para sa inyong lahat. Mula po dito sa himpilan ng Peerless Brigade sa Camp Dons or Moc City, Leyte, inyong lingkod ay maghahatid ng mga balita at mahalagang impormasyon mula sa buong sakop ng ating operasyon sa mga lalawigan ng Biliran, Leyte, Southern Leyte, Samar at Eastern Samar. Ang lahat ng ibabalita namin ay nakabatay sa katotohanan at layuning mapanatili ang kapayapaan at pagkakaisa ng ating mga komunidad. At para sa pangunguna ng balita at ulat ngayong gabi, samahan ninyo akong pakinggan ang ulat mula sa 93rd Infantry Bantay Kapayapaan Battalion. Narito po si PFC Ratcho. At dahil po nagkaroon ng signal interaction po doon sa 93rd Infantry Battalion, hayaan niyo po akong ibalita ang balita mula po sa 93rd Infantry Bantay Kapayapaan Battalion. Matagumpay na ginanap ang 3 araw na Youth Leadership Summit sa Barangay Hinabuanan, Bayan ng Burawin, Lalawigan ng Leyte. Tunghayan po natin ang ulat ni PFC Ratcho.
Matagumpay na isinagawa ang 3 araw na Burawin Youth Leadership Summit noong ika-14 hanggang 16 nitong taon sa Hinabunawan National High School, Barangay Hinabunawan, Burawin, Leyte, na may temang Empowering Young Leaders, Building Safe, Resilience, and Future-Ready Communities. Sinagawa ito sa pakikipagtulungan ng 93rd Infantry Bantay Kapayapaan Battalion upang mapaunlad ang pamumuno, pagkakaisa at pananagutan ng kabataan sa komunidad. Dinaluhan ito ni Lieutenant Colonel Celeste Frank L. Saison, Infantry General Staff Corps Philippine Army Battalion Commander ng 93rd IB. Kasama ang mga lokal na opisyal, guro, health workers, youth development officer at mga kabataang kalahok. Tampok sa summit ang mga aktibidad na naglilinang sa teamwork, sportsmanship, critical thinking, resilience at leadership skills. Nagkaroon din ng mga talakayan tungkol sa national security, mental health awareness, stress management at anti-bullying. Sa pamamagitan ng programa, hinikayat ang mga kabataan na maging responsable, matatag at aktibong leader na makapagbibigay ng positibong pagbabago sa kanilang komunidad at sa bansa. Para sa Balitang Kampanaryo, narito si PFC Ratcho nagbabalita. Para sa Balitang Kampanaryo, narito si Ratcho nagbabalita.
Balita impormasyon sa Southern Leyte, Leyte and Biliran. Balik sa iyo, Kaperles Almano.
Maraming salamat po, PF Seracho, sa napakalinaw at detalyadong impormasyon at balita para sa linggong ito. Manatili lamang po kayong nakatutok at magbabalik po kami makalipas ang ilang minutong video break.
The rationale in the declaration of stable internal peace and security condition in the province of Southern Leyte. Internal security demands full interoperability among and between the Department of the Interior and local government, the Philippine National Police, the Department of National Defense, and the Armed Forces of the Philippines. Within the broad context of national security that comprises political, economics, socio-cultural, technological, environmental, and military, Southern Leyte has gone through a very colorful history of insurgency, with the perennial problem of the country that caused frustrations, leading to aggression among sectors. It was in the turbulent years of the 1980s when armed conflict deeply affected the lives of the Southern Leyteños.
Usa na po sa isa-isa sa inyo ha, ang kahintang o sa insurgency kaniadtong panahon nga ako to na City Anyos pa ko ining Maligaya na obserbaran ako kung unsa ang kalisod nga among na tagamtaman sa pagpasok sa mga NPA dinhi sa among barangay. Nakita nako sa ginang ngari sa among barangay nga inlabihan ang among kalisdanan nga gibati tungod sa kanang grabe nga mga kagubot nga mga panghitabo. Gani sa unang panahon kaduha ni nabungkag among barangay Maligaya tungod sa mga NPA nga kanunay moari sa amua. Unya mang-recruit sa kabatanunan, ilang dalhon sa ilang grupo aron iuban sa pakig-away sa gobyerno. Gani bisan ako biktima ko sa unang panahon sa ilaha kay so sad sa 8 ko ka tuig didto nila nakita nako sa ilang kahintang dito nga wa gyoy kapaingnan.
Among the most painful chapters in its history was the tragic Inopacan massacre, where members of the New People's Army carried out internal purges, executing suspected infiltrators within their ranks, an event later uncovered through mass graves in the mountains of Inopacan, revealing dozens of skeletal remains and pointing to a broader purge that claimed around 300 lives across Leyte. These years of fear and uncertainty disrupted livelihoods, hindered development, and instilled trauma among communities caught in the crossfire of ideology and violence. This stage is called the insurgency stage. The condition of the province or area is classified as active or less active insurgency. In the years that followed, sporadic armed encounters between government forces and the insurgents were reported in the hinterland areas of Sogod from year 2000 to 2010, boundaries of Hinunangan and Silago, last 2016 to 2019, Sitio Anahawan, Barangay Poblacion in Silago on August 30, 2020, and an hour-long clash against 11 rebels belonging to the remnants of NPA's Island Committee levels, Eastern Visayas Regional Party Committee, resulting to neutralization of 2 leaders of the New People's Army and casualty from the government troop in the hinterland areas of Bontoc, Southern Leyte, last August 2021 that disrupted local peace and development of the province. In the years when hope seemed distant and peace remained fragile, the province of Southern Leyte stood at a turning point. During the administration of Gloria Macapagal Arroyo, a renewed approach emerged, one that recognized that lasting peace could not be won by force alone, but through development, inclusion, and trust. Through the National Internal Security Program, or NISP, and through the implementation of the Kalahi Seeds, a beacon of hope in far-flung communities emerged. At every level, local government units strengthened their roles, bridging gaps, delivering services, and fostering unity. Governance became more responsive, more inclusive, and more attuned to the needs of its people. Amidst the fading echoes of conflict, a new light began to emerge, not yet full, but steady and enduring. It was a light fueled by cooperation, participation, and shared responsibility as the provinces was classified as passive. This stage was called the conflict manageable stage, the start of the normalization process. From the years marked by insurgency, the province now stands in a stage of suppressed insurgency, where peace is no longer fragile, but increasingly sustained through collective effort and shared responsibility, one where the once persistent threat of insurgency has been significantly weakened. Its presence is now dormant, and its influence is steadily fading into the past. Through the programs of the National Task Force to End Local Communist Armed Conflict, vital interventions have reached even the most remote communities or geographically isolated and depressed areas, or GIDAs. The Support to Barangay Development Program, or BDP, has delivered long-awaited services, bringing roads that connect, water systems that sustain life, livelihood projects that empower families, and facilities that nurture education and health. Local government units alongside national agencies and security forces continue to strengthen governance, ensuring that services are delivered, voices are heard, and no community is left behind. This stage is called the suppressed insurgency stage, wherein the insurgency in the province is dormant. Now, in the year 2026, the province of Southern Leyte reached the final stage of insurgency resolution, the stable internal peace and security stage. It is on this stage that the province and its municipalities are categorized as cleared and unaffected and are relatively peaceful. The LGU and PNP acknowledge and accept that law enforcement operations are needed in the province and will signify that the area is already normalized. Relatedly, the LGUs are mandated to ensure and support, among other things, the preservation and enrichment of culture, promotion of health and safety, improvement of public morale, enhancement of economic prosperity and social justice, promotion of full employment among their residents, and maintenance of peace and order in the province. Following are the parameters of stable internal peace and security condition. In line with the government's thrust of ending insurgency in the country, the whole province of Southern Leyte have exerted its utmost efforts in maintaining the peace enjoyed by its citizens. As a result, there has been no CDG-initiated violent incidents monitored in the province, and its 19 municipalities have been declared as internally peaceful and stable. The reservist in Southern Leyte serves their purpose as reserve force component in the area, as it provides major support to the peace and development campaign of the province. The Reserve Officer Training Corps of the province, conducted by the Southern Leyte State University, facilitated by the 805th Community Defense Center of the 8th Community Defense Group, also functions effectively through inculcating discipline, leadership, sense of patriotism to each and every Southern Leyteanon's student. The Provincial Task Force LCAG of Southern Leyte have been active in its mandate in maintaining the peace and development of their province by supporting the programs and peace efforts by their respective municipality. The 19 municipalities of Southern Leyte have also taken their initiative through their corresponding peace and order and public safety plan, resolving issues that are possible for exploitation by the CTGs and strengthening security against infiltration. The Barangay Peacekeeping Action Team of every municipality, Barangay Anti-Drug Abuse Council, and other components of integrated territorial defense system in the barangays have been active in their role to maintain peace and order and deny CTG resurgence. Southern Leyte today, in the absence of insurgency, has been unstoppable in developing the province to economic prosperity, utilizing the abundant natural resources and tourist attractions present in the province, from mountains to seas, from history to hidden wonders. Southern Leyte is not just a destination, but a province of paradise. From the historic waters of Limasawa to the thriving reefs of Padre Burgos, the dive destinations of Southern Leyte offer more than breathtaking underwater encounters. They serve as lifelines for local communities, The rich biodiversity of the Limasawa dive sites and the macro-photography haven known as the Little Lembe, together with the fascinating depths of John's Wreck in Malitbog, draw international divers whose presence fuels resorts like Peter Dive Resort, Sogod Bay Scuba Resort, and Southern Leyte Divers Resort, creating jobs for dive guides, boat operators, and hospitality workers. In Pintuyan, the rise of Pintuyan Dive Resort, alongside its vibrant dive sites and the awe-inspiring whale-shark interactions, strengthens ecotourism while promoting marine conservation. Equally vital are the protected waters of Libagon through its Libagon Fish Sanctuary and the globally recognized Napantao Marine Sanctuary in San Juan, often linked to nearby San Francisco, where sustainable ecotourism ensures that coral reefs remain vibrant and productive. Together, these dive sites form a dynamic blue economy where every visitor contributes to livelihoods, strengthens small enterprises, and reinforces the province's commitment to protecting its marine treasures for generations to come. Flowing from the highlands to the coastlines of southern Leyte, a network of springs, waterfalls, and marine sanctuaries sustains both life and livelihood. Where the cascading beauty of Alejos Falls, Tag-Abaca Falls, Butong Falls in Buntok draw eco-tourists and adventure seekers, generating income for local guides, transport services, and small vendors. The dramatic landscape of Uwan and George in Libagon and the enchanting Ginsuhutan Falls and Cave in Maasin City further strengthen community-based tourism, while in Macrohon, the refreshing waters of Banahaw Spring Resort and the vibrant Cutting Reef support both inland and coastal livelihoods. The serene attractions of Banyan Tubod, Hindagan Falls, and Atabay Resort in St. Bernard, along with the majestic Taglinaw Falls in San Francisco and the tranquil Lake Danao in San Juan, create sustainable tourism opportunities that uplift local enterprises. Meanwhile, the natural treasures of Sogod, such as Luman Falls and Manuto Falls, and the refreshing springs and falls of Tomas Opos, including Busong-Busong Spring, Karungaw Spring, Mabawod Mini Falls, and Tinugpahan Falls, continue to provide livelihoods while promoting environmental stewardship, providing that these natural wonders are not only sources of beauty, but vital engines of inclusive and sustainable local economic growth. Steeped in history and resilience, the cultural landmarks of Southern Leyte stand not only as symbols of heritage, but as vital drivers of local economic growth. Beginning in the island of Limasawa, where the national shrine of the first Mass in the Philippines, the iconic Magellan's Cross, the first circumnavigation of the world marker, and the Pilgrim Center draw both tourists and devotees, sustaining local livelihoods through guiding services, transport, and small enterprises. In Malitbog, the heritage-rich Don Fernando Escaño Domical Mausoleum and the centuries-old Carcel de Malitbog preserve stories of the past while encouraging cultural tourism that benefits the community. The enduring structures of Libagon, such as the Municipal Centennial Building, meanwhile, the engineering marvel of Agas-Agas Bridge in Sogod not only connects communities but also boosts tourism-related commerce. And in St. Bernard, the solemn Ginsaogon Memorial Site stand as a place of remembrance that continues to draw visitors, proving that across Southern Leyte, history and progress go hand in hand in strengthening a resilient and sustainable local economy. Rooted in faith and cultural heritage, the religious landmarks of Southern Leyte continue to inspire devotion while quietly sustaining local economies as pilgrims and visitors journey to Maasin City to experience the spiritual serenity of Monte Cueva Shrine, the grandeur of the Cathedral of Our Lady of the Assumption, and the sacred grounds of the St. Francis Xavier Shrine. That's how the province maximizes the beauty that is endowed with to create employment opportunities and increase revenue generation, while also prioritizing the provision of essential service for its people. Enjoyed by the whole community, prepares its citizens for a more developed and greater Southern Leyte of tomorrow that will radiate and welcome more investors. More so, the armed forces of the Philippines will never leave. The Philippine Army vowed its enduring commitment to stability and lasting peace, not only as defenders of the land, but as partners of the people, standing vigilant so that every community may continue to grow without fear and every dream may take root in safety. Its integrated territorial defense system, through its CAFU detachment and CAFU mobile units under the 93rd Task Group Defender, serve as the towering guard of the communities of Southern Leyte. The security forces will keep the watch because peace is not a destination, it is a journey. Southern Leyteños deserves a peaceful community, progressive society, and a place where no terrorism can prosper. As a result, the provincial government of Southern Leyte has declared its province as state of stable, internal peace, and security condition pursuant to Sangguniang Panlalawigan Resolution No. 398, Series of 2026, para sa mas matatag at panatag na probinsya ng Southern Leyte, para sa bagong Pilipinas.
At sa pagbabalik po ng ating programa, ngayon naman ay pakinggan natin ang mga pagbati at shoutout ng mga tauhan ng 93rd Infantry Bantay Kapayapaan Battalion. Muli narito po si PFC Ratio.
Magandang gabi muli sa ating lahat na taga-subaybay. Narito naman ang mga pagbati at shoutout mula sa aming unit. Isang mainit na pagbati kay Governor Damian G. Mercado ng Southern Leyte, Governor Jericho L. Pitilla ng Leyte, Governor Rogelio Espina ng Biliran, Mr. Oligario Paredes ng OMRO o Presidente ng Organikong Magsasaka at Mangingisda sa Rehiyon 8. Para naman sa ating mga patrol bases, shout out sa Kanhaayon Patrol Base ng Hindang Leyte, Kagumay Patrol Base ng Baybay City, Leyte. At sa mga tagapakinig at kaibigan natin at mga kasamahan, iyan po ang lahat ng aming shout out mula sa 93rd Infantry Bantay Kapayapaan Battalion. Balik po sa inyo, Kaperles Almano.
Ayan, maraming salamat po, ma'am. Sana ay narinig at naramdaman ito ng lahat ng inyong mga kaibigan at mga kasamahan sa serbisyo. Sa ngayon naman po ay dito tayong sa studio po natin para mag-shoutout at magbasa po ng mga komento mula po sa ating Facebook Live. At mula po kay Dusmel 4, good evening ma'am and sir, watching from Kagumay Patrol Base, Baybay City, Leyte. Ayan, good evening po sa lahat ng taga Patrol Base Baybay City, Leyte. And sir, thank you po for watching our program, Kampanaryo. At mula po kay Ma'am Pragzo, good evening po ma'am sir. Good evening po din hay mo ma'am. At mula po kay Sir RG Mejos, maupay nga gabi sa tanan sir ma'am. At kinsa may okay ka lang or okay lang, good evening idol, kay idol. Shout out. Good evening Fearless Troopers. At kay Paul Tabo Octave, good evening po ma'am sir, watching from Haayon Patrol Base, Sindang Leyte. Ayan, sa lahat po ng mga Haayon Patrol Base, Sindang Leyte, good evening din po sa inyo at salamat po sa pagsubaybay po ng ating programang Kampanaryo. Ayan, at thank you rin po sa lahat ng mga opisyal at tauhan at mga kasama sa serbisyo na patuloy po nga magtulungan para sa mas maayos at mapayapang pamumuhay ng bawat pamilya. At sa ating mga lahat po ng nanonood ngayon sa ating Facebook Live, ayan, shout out at maraming salamat po sa inyong support. At dito na po nagtatapos ang ating programa para sa gabi nito. Ang lahat po natin ginagawa ay alay natin para sa kapayapaan at pag-unlad ng ating kababayan or ating bayan. At sa ngalan po na ating magiting na Brigade Commander na si Brigadier General Pompeo Jason Mercado Almagro, Philippine Army, at ang ating Deputy Brigade Commander na si Colonel Jose Maria F. Torneva II, MNSA Philippine Army, at kasama na po ang lahat ng ating mga opisyal at kawal. Maraming salamat po muli sa inyong mga oras at panonood. Muli ako po si Private Almano at magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Hanggang sa muli at
Lingkod sa bayan, buong loob at may kahusayan. Sa digma at kapayapaan, tunay kang maaasahan. Brigadang walang kapantay, sa seguridad ay kaagapan.